Hello, friends. It's nice to check in with you guys again. Today, it's been a very productive day for me, and I'm having my first meal of the day. I've got some scrambled eggs with biryani that I bought. Biryani needs a specialist, with all the flavors and stuff. It's not easy to make, but there's chicken in there, and there's lots of flavor in there with my eggs. And then I've made a homemade salad myself, and it's beautiful and it's very healthy. And what happened was I got tired of eating outside foods. And some of you men will resonate with me, when you go through separation, through divorce, and when you're living on your own, you realize that, your body will be telling you, stop eating from the outside, all the takeaways. And sometimes, even if you go to a restaurant and eat a sort of so called healthy meal, you still notice that it's not right in terms of God knows what sort of oil they use and products. So you need home food. And the point is not to neglect yourself. I'm always emphasizing that you should give up addictions such as cigarettes, like in my case. Today is day 59, by the way. And life is good. And when you emphasize your health, your fitness, we sometimes forget that the food we eat also is an extension of us, and it's what makes us, function properly. So it's important. I know it's a big plate, but I won't be finishing all the rice and stuff. So I'll be concentrating on the eggs, a bit of rice for the carbs, and I'll make sure that I finish my salad. And this will sustain me till the next day, tomorrow. As I've mentioned before, I only eat one meal a day. So I want to make sure that I have enough proteins from the eggs and a bit of chicken, salad, and that's it. And I make sure I hydrate myself. And if I feel like a bit peckish, I want something sweet to eat, then I have the best dates that I can get my hands on is the Majul dates, and they're lovely, they're sweet, and they are very healthy. In moderation. If you have one or two, you got all the magnesium, zinc, potassium in them, so they will sustain you, and that way you avoid eating all the rubbish out there with cakes and chocolates and desserts and all that nonsense, which I don't eat anyway. So yeah, it's been a good day, and prioritize your health, prioritize your fitness. But we often forget that the food we eat is also important, and it affects our health in many ways, our mental health as well. And I understand it's easy accessible and it's convenient, but if you're eating once a day, then even if you put a bit of effort in and make your salad and prepare some food at home, then it'll be worth it. A, you're saving some money, and B, you're eating healthy, and you can cook what you want. And eggs are the go-to, the easy ones, and they're full of good stuff in there. You got your protein and your B's and C's and what have you. So I always recommend eggs. They are very healthy options, and if you can get the organic ones, so be it. Go for the best that you can when it comes to your stomach and your health. And I've had a workout as well today, and life is good. Once you get your life in order, give up addictions, work on your health, you attract good people, you attract positivity, and you're away from all the haram in the world, as they say, if you're a Muslim, and anything bad, whether you're a person of faith or not, we should not be smoking, we should not be smoking shishas or cigarettes, we should not be drinking alcohol and vaping and so on, so. And it's difficult because it's there, it's easy accessible in the shops, advertisement, different flavors, and they entice us. And they know that working a job is hard work, people are stressed, people are tired, and this is what they want. They want us to be numb, they want us to suffer, and they want us to continue consuming because it gets the economy rolling, it gives them money, and it grows their businesses, and you're on a hamster wheel, and peddling and peddling and peddling, never ending. So as I always say, always look after your health, free yourself from addictions, and then anything you want in life, you want to achieve, it'll be easy, and or easier at least, where you're not damaging your health, your energy, your youth. And it can be done, my friends, it can be done. And it's not easy, when you're going through issues, and with the right mindset, you can do it. You can give up anything. I mean, I do part time Uber, as some of you guys may know. and I have another part-time job, and I'm having relationship issues. So if I did not have my mindset in the right place, I would have relapsed easily, many times over. But I haven't, because I've freed myself from the addiction of cigarettes, the form of slavery it is, and I gain nothing from it. And with that mindset, you can free yourself, whatever stress you're going through in life, you'll be able to ignore the urges that may come in your body to have a cigarette or to relapse on any addiction that you may have. So that's the priority, and that's the best way. The best way to get at the systems that want you to be addicted and consuming, and also the people that want you to fail and to want you to be at the mercy of them, and they don't want anything good for you. So if you prioritize your health, your fitness, and eat good food, and don't overeat and consume, then alhamdulillah, you're on the right track. And I encourage all you brothers out there, sisters out there, anyone that's struggling to get their life in order, the opportunity is there. You're in charge of your life. No one's coming to rescue us. The system ain't coming. Your own family won't be able to. They have their own problems. So it's all down to you, and the key is in your hand. So it can be done. And quick update as well, obviously leave me a comment, give us a like if you resonate with what I'm saying, if it's inspiring you guys, and I'm sharing my journey, my failures, my insecurities. So let me know, if you guys resonate, and share some stuff, and hopefully this channel, this community can grow and also help other people that are struggling as well. And if you feel extra inspired by some of my content that have helped you, in the right track, whether it's giving up addictions or something, I have a link in my bio. You can buy me a coffee. As you know, I like my coffee. Whatever you want to do is there, the opportunity in the future. But I will continue inspiring, motivating, and showing you guys the right way to progress, and regardless of any struggles that we're going through.